Hi, and welcome back to Mooney Eni's Cooking School. Today we're going to be making one of my favorite appetizers, rosemary skewers of prosciutto wrapped scallops. So you're going to need some really good long sprigs of rosemary. We got these from our garden. This is thinly sliced prosciutto. And then we have some day boat scallop. These are dry packed day boat scallops. It is totally worth asking your fishmonger to get them dry packed, because if they're soaked in a solution, it'll release all of that water when it cooks and it won't brown the scallop properly. So dry packed day boat scallops. I have a little bit of aromatic sea salt here. You can find this recipe on our website. And it's just sea salt that's been thrown in the food processor with some aromatic herbs and some lemon zest. It's really, really good. You can keep it in your freezer. We'll start by just tossing our scallops. And then, just gonna grab a layer of my prosciutto. And I want to show you how easily these come together. So this is ultimately what it's going to look like. But you're just going to grab a piece of prosciutto, grab a rosemary skewer, and you only want about that much showing. The rest can just be pulled and stripped down. And then you're going to grab a scallop. We like to fold these in half so that there's no overhang. Kind of keeps everything nice and clean and tidy. And then on the side, rounded edges of the scallop, you're just going to tuck and roll it. And that rosemary skewer is going to be what holds this in place. So go ahead and just push that through, right through the center. Keep going all the way to the end. And then cut that right off. So we've got our scallops ready to go, and we have our pan in the oven that's been preheating for about 5 or 6 minutes. It's very, very important that you have a screaming hot pan in this case, because the scallops are not going to be in the oven for a very long time. So that first sear is where they're going to develop a lot of really good color. So make sure that you have it preheated for about 5 minutes or so. You're just going to need a little bit of olive oil. And then you can drop the scallops just right in. And that is what you want to hear, that sizzle. Now again, these aren't going to take very long to cook, which is why they're so great to serve as an appetizer or as a quick dinner. They're going to be about 1.5 minutes on the first side, and then they'll finish cooking on the other side for about 30 more seconds. So halfway through that 1.5 minutes, we're going to rotate the pan so that each side of the pan gets even exposure to the fire, and then we'll show you what they look like when we flip them. So it's been about 1.5 minutes, and our scallops are ready to be turned. So I want to show you what you're looking for. You see we've got, oh yeah, this beautiful color. So that crust is because we got the dry packed scallops and we had that screaming hot pan. About 30 seconds more and these should be done. I want to show you just a couple ways to plate this. So you could serve this as an appetizer, and it's great, it's just a starter, but we also like to serve them on top of a salad that's tossed with a really citrusy vinaigrette and have it as a meal. We're going to pull these out now. Should be done. You see that really nice color there. Okay, so you'll see that we've got this really nice crust on the outside. It hasn't been in there for a really long time, so our rosemary hasn't burned or anything. It's just released this oil into the pan. That's why I kind of played it on a tilt here, so that all those juices collect at the bottom and you can drizzle it over the top, and it's really, really good. So here would be kind of an appetizer version. Beautiful, just plated on its own, or over that really good salad with the citrus vinaigrette. And now you are ready to enjoy.